There we go.
Is this thing on?
It's on, baby.
Oh shit, I'm on YouTube. Better late than never, huh? Better late than never. YouTube, what's going on, man? Wolf Soul Kicks 14. This is my new channel. This channel is gonna be about sneakers, sneaker pickups, sneaker customs. I know y'all like that stuff. I can do a little bit, a little tag, the sneaker culture. Depending on how this goes, the state of the sneaker culture as far as social media. But right now, you guys are gonna witness my first YouTube video. Alright. This is gonna be an unboxing. These shoes, I know people are gonna say, those are trash. What are those? This is self-sabotage. Like, this can't be your first video. It is, because I buy what I like and I wear what I like. And I don't rock my kicks for nobody else but me. So, there's going to be a little bit of a backstory once I get these like in hand. But all jokes aside, I've had these shoes for about 2 weeks. And I really need to get them out of this box so they can go into the vault. But I feel like these were so dope, I wanted to use these as my first unboxing. So welcome to my channel. Like, share, sub. Positive feedback is always welcomed. If you want to come over here on that dumb shit, you can always, just get your ass back wherever you came from. So now, I know everybody has the axe and the knife and all that. This is really all you need to really just cut this box open. If I could give Nike a thumbs down, I really would. Solely because when we get our shoes, when people see that black tape, it's almost like putting a bullseye on your porch. You know what I'm saying? I think it should just go back to the way it was. Now, there's certain other companies, when your stuff comes, you don't even know what it is, So, but that doesn't stop a dirty, dusty motherfucker from, trying to take stuff from you. That's why it's important that you guys not just indulge in entertainment, but actually learn about modern technology. It'll help you sometimes. Yeah. So, all right. I open this shit upside down. Damn. Receipt. I ain't gonna show you that because I'm not that good yet. But just a little. Oh, there you go. So Bolo da. So, all right. Now bump that. Let me go ahead and show you what these are. Jordan Legacy 312 Low. All right. Color is black, varsity red. Noah varsity ruche, made in China. Do y'all remember when these shoes were made in like Hong Kong and Vietnam? Man, those were the good old days. Anyway, so little bit of story time before I pull these out. All right. A couple years ago, I was struggling with, okay, I got all these shoes. I can only wear them maybe 2 to 3 times out of the week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? I was coming to a point where I felt like I had too many shoes. So I decided to take a few of my less popular Jordans and I started to sell them. I sold some on eBay. I even went to the flea market and was letting them go for anywhere from 60 to maybe 125 bucks, all right? But there was one pair that I really regret selling, y'all. I regret selling my OG Air Jordan 1 lows in the black and red colorway. Sometimes you'll hear me say Bred, but for the most part, back in my day, it was just black and red, or it was playoffs. If you knew how Jordan rocked certain kicks when he was home or he was away, you know, like a lot of these are more playoff ish, finals ish. You know, these of course are a model dating back as far as 1985. We all know the story. We all know that these particular Air Jordan 1s sat like ducks, like some big ducks. Uh, some were going for maybe 20 to 35 bucks, right? Even the highs were even doing that. The black and blues, the black and reds, and even the black and grays. You could probably get them for 45 bucks back then. Those, of course, we all know are worth thousands of dollars now. All right. Anyway, I sold my black and red OG Air Jordan 1 lows for like 60 bucks. I was getting ready to wrap everything up. I was like, getting ready to leave. Me and my wife, I I had like infrared sixes, great fives. I mean, I had all kind of ones out there. Stuff that people saw maybe 4 or 5 years ago and have no idea why they don't even have these. But uh, these in particular, I kind of regret because I looked at an old picture of them um, on my IG and I was like, man, them shits was cold. Um, so I was born in 1984. All right. So how I always let people know how deep this goes for me is when I was one, I had the Air Jordan ones, the black and red joints. When the leather was good because it wore good. When I was two, I had the twos. When I was three, I had the three. So on and so on. So seeing these black and red Air Jordan 1 lows no longer in my collection, it kind of made me feel away until I saw these. And I had to get them. I saw them twice. I saw them on Soul Collector. There was no date for them. And I was just like, man, like when these drop, I'm going to get them because I like what they did with it. Now, as far as Don C and all that, that's cool. But I'm not paying 400 bucks for some game shorts that I can literally do myself and spend way less money. But these right here, I'm just going to go ahead and show you these. This shoe has a lot going on. People think these are trash, but I just want to show these to y'all. All right, this shoe for the most part, it can be counted as an Air Jordan 1 in my vault, or it can be counted as an Air Jordan 3 in my vault. And I'm gonna count it as a 1 because there's maybe 70-30 on how the ones dominate this model. Now, I know people are going to say, it's not just the 1 to 3, it's the... I got you. A lot of you guys weren't even born when this was higher, you know? Like when this was hot, y'all weren't... Stop it. The only thing I don't like about these is how they come in the box. I've watched too many videos, and what people do is they'll just show it like this, right? They'll come around, but they won't just simply just take this and unlace them because we're not going to rock these like that. We're going to loosen these up. We're going to make that tongue pronounced, not pronounced. We're going to make the tongue more pronounced, and they're going to give you that old 1988 vibe, man. Like, I know people are like, these are trash. The only thing good on these is just the leather. But listen, you can't judge a shoe and how good the leather is if you don't wear your damn shoes, man. You got to wear the shoes first. Because some people would disagree about the 3 being the greatest shoe of all time simply because it lacks all-day comfort. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to just hop in my whip and go to the store and do a slight flex with some white tube socks, I'm wearing these. Ballin' shorts, white tube socks, and these with the tongue pronounced. If you walk outside and you put your shoes on factory and you don't take this loose, you need to cut it out. All right, so I know people are gonna be like, okay, talk about the shoe. We don't want to hear you. Fine. Damn you too. First of all, for $130, which I didn't pay that much. For $130, we need that Nike Air. I'm sorry. This is 1985. This whole, cause see, this is the Air Jordan 1 low from 1985. This is 1988. All right. This is probably 1986, 87, maybe even 88, depending if you was a BoJack fan or not. All right. Listen, they should have gave us the Nike. It doesn't cost $225 to put Nike Air on the back of a shoe that did not have a Jumpman on it in 1988. Y'all got to stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. They should have put. Come on, man. I mean, it's still dope because of this right here. Like, man, shoe booty. Y'all got to stop saying that shit too. But anyway, all right. Of course, the leather on these comes off reminiscent to the Air Jordan 1 black and reds from 2016, all right? But it's not quite there. And I'm not going to say anything about shattered backboard because that's not a real conversation amongst people who actually wear their shoes, all right? Something that looks soft to the touch isn't a guarantor of comfort and longevity. You know what I'm saying? I think these are going to age very well because of the softness of this leather. I mean, it's probably as soft as the Olympic sixes from 2012, 2011. But once you wear these and you get that crease, and by the way, I love creases. Like, y'all can keep all that. Now, when I clean these, because I also clean shoes very well, like, I can sell all my shoes as very near dead stock because of what I clean them with. Y'all will be shocked by that, but until I get an audience, I'm not gonna really get into that yet. But the leather on this, of course, around the toe cap is it's plain Jane. All right, it's there's no bounce back to it. This has bounce back. This is somebody wearing a snapback that shouldn't even have one on. All right, but listen, this smooth leather that's not plush like. If you go back to some of your favorite Jordan 1s that dropped, they have the same exact leather on them. It's just you have fooled yourself into thinking that's quality leather. I'm gonna need you guys to stop being so damn gullible. Back to this shoe. The print on the back of these is more vibrant than the 88s that they charged us $225 for. Why is that? And then these sat on Nike.com for weeks until they dropped down to like $100, and I didn't even pay $100 for these. Yeah, so this shoe has so much going on with it, but I love the whole concept. And I know some of your most popular shoe tubers or sneaker YouTube influencers will tell you, okay, but it doesn't have Don C on it, so we shouldn't give credit to like Don C. But from my point of view, if Don C didn't do what he did with the hot top, I wouldn't even know or care about these. This reminds me of what Kanye was trying to do before he went to the 3 stripes, all right? He wanted to make Frankenstein shoes that brought back a certain time. That time of actually being fresh, not trying to dress like everybody else, but actually having your own fresh. We can all want the same shoes and all that kind of stuff, but if you don't have your own fresh, then you're pretty much sheep. And a lot of you guys make up the population known as the sneaker community because you guys have no individual taste in anything. But these remind me of my childhood so bad. And as far as the ones that I sold, I really wish I wish I never sold those, y'all. Because the leather was soft. I got them for a great price. I think they were $90 retail. I think I paid like $70 for them. So I didn't make no type of real resell on those. But these are even better because these are a size 14. All right. Those were size 13, but the leather was softer, so I could pull that off. Um, I just love these. I hate how they came in as far as them being tied like this because this looks like some bullshit. But when I watched Nightwing and how he had already did his on foot, and you know, what really caught me was the B rolls. Like, listen, this is 1988 fresh right here by itself. Just seeing that tongue like that, and just seeing that print on the back, that alone is fresh to me. That just brings me back to a time that was a lot simpler. You had to walk into the store to see what's really cracking. Of course, I grew up an Army brat, so our Jordans were a lot cheaper. So while y'all guys were paying like $100, we paid like 72, and it was not a differentiation between the Retro 11 and the Jumpman Pro. Like they were all the same price, even less depending on the time of that era. I like these a lot. I know people are gonna say these are trash, but I don't give a damn because when I put these on my feet, it's just gonna be fire. Because I have confidence in what I like. I wear what I like, and these are gonna sit in the vault for a while because down where I live at, it's starting to cool off, and I got so much more that I haven't even worn yet. But um, this is just an unboxing, just to kind of introduce myself. I'm not going to give away everything, but you know, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to show, and I hope that you guys will stick around for the ride because I think it's time that the sneaker community has some new fresh air, like a new point of view, or maybe a less popular one. Something has to change. But I think my next video is either going to be a custom, a cleaning, or it could be a Air Jordan 1 collection video. I've got a bunch. I really want to show those, and I want to talk about those too because the Air Jordan 1 is my all-time favorite. And by favorite, I mean it is the shoe that I prefer to have the most of in my vault. I have like a top 5, I have a top 7, I have a top 10, I have a honorable mention 7. I mean, just we are really going to get this thing rolling. And once again, like, comment, sub, positive feedback. The rest of that shit, I'm not even going to pay attention to. I might even laugh at it. You might even get the heart. Shout out to Mr. Skinny. But yeah, so y'all look out for the next video. I may post this on more than one channel, but I like these. These remind me of a time where people liked what they liked, and it wasn't pressure, you know. I'm sure we all have stories about certain shoes, certain time frames, how people looked at them and all that, but my generation is still here, and we need to get things back in order. So I'm going to start by showing the kicks that I like. You know, this is going to be a one-stop shop of sneaker content. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, sub. As far as an on foot, nope. These are going right back in the box and in the vault because that's just what it is. So, alright, y'all. Wolf Soul Kicks, and I'm out.